Hello, I'm Day9 and welcome to Spellslingers, the show where I play Magic the Gathering with my nerd friends. And today we have Rob Simpson of esports fame. Rob, how are you doing?
Doing well, man. I'm ready to crush you in Magic.
Sean and I have played a lot of Magic together, whether it's at a Friday Night Magic, pre-releases, Magic Online. We like to play Magic together.
It's good to see you. I like your shirt.
Good luck. Oh, thank you. I like your shirt as well.
Thank you. I was worried that if I didn't have a name tag, I wouldn't be vain enough, so.
And you know what I'm most looking forward to, Sean?
Now, what is that, Rob?
Spinning the wheel to decide our decks.
Oh my God, Rob.
Yeah.
That is a completely not contrived transition because we will not be deciding what decks we are playing of our own volition. We will be relying on the Wheel of Fate. Did you like that light?
It was perfect.
We're going to be using the M14 set, which is fairly recently released as of the recording of today. It is now time for me to find out what deck I will be playing with. We don't know what will be in the decks specifically, but we know that they will be totally fair, and whatever arriveth shall be from skill only. Yeah. So I spun the Wheel of Fate and I got my black-white deck, and whatever the personalities of the colors is supposed to be, this deck is just an Extort deck. Now, Rob, if you would like to use your extra lanky limbs to go ahead and reach on over to touch the Lazy Susan of Fate. Simic deck.
Yeah. This will be an interesting match, I think.
This is going to be quite a matchup. So Rob just got green-blue, which normally means big dudes from green and annoying stuff from blue, but considering my deck was all Extort, I'm not sure if he has like some fancy mechanism for his deck.
I have no idea what to expect because I haven't gotten to play a lot of M14 yet.
There's characteristics within either of our decks that will define how they're played.
That is true. I will be playing black and white, which will likely have a lot of lifelink, and Rob will have green and blue, which will likely have a lot of bullshit. Now, the thing is, Rob, I think that we should try to investigate what's within our decks.
How will we do that, Sean?
Let's summon them. So I think that my deck is gonna have a lot of basic creatures in it.
It's looking like I'm gonna have a lot of pretty cheap flyers.
Ooh,
sort of get me through the game and a good amount of control.
Now, I don't know if any of you know this, but Rob and I are both casual tryhards.
And what that means is that both of us, we act like we don't mind about the outcome of the game, but we both try really, really hard, and it hurts us a lot when we lose.
Now, as tryhards, Rob and I both perceive our skill to be far higher than it is. We know a lot of complicated words, and we use them incorrectly fairly frequently.
Have you broken bread in your deck build?
This hand.
I hope that's bad noise because you make your first decision.
I have to mulligan.
Okay, I keep.
Right now, I know that I'm on the draw because Sean won the roll and he played first. So I'm going to have 8 cards basically on my first turn, whereas Sean only had 6.
Oh. Now, what this means is that Sean is hopefully disappointed and he may mulligan again.
So my first hand has 1 land, easy mulligan. My next hand is 5 land and 1 spell. No, that's fine. So, Rob, I think it's important that they know a little bit about our history together.
Are you sure we want to go there?
Well, I think it's important to note that among friends, you never keep track of records.
But in our case,
But historically speaking, Rob beats me pretty much every time.
the majority of my life, I just live in Sean's shadow, so I have to take the small victories. And on that note,
It's time.
yeah. It was almost, you almost
Points are
picked it up.
sharp. These are sturdy card sleeves, man. It also means that if you play something I don't like, I can cut you, Rob, and just shank you with the card sleeve. And he's like spurting blood down my Orzhov Guild Gate.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's a really smart first turn land play. And now I'm wondering if I should have mulliganed.
over to you, Rob. Oh.
I play my island and pass.
All right. Thank God. Pass.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I play my forest on turn 2.
Like it.
Tap 1 forest, tap 1 island to play my banana.
What is it?
Seacoast Drake,
A Seacoast
1/3
Drake.
flyer.
It's a 1/3 flyer. He's buff and he can throw darts in the skies.
I've got my summoning sickness, I'm tapped out, I pass.
I mean, now that that's out, I'm on a 20 turn clock. If I don't do anything within the next 20 turns, I might be completely and totally bonered. Now again, as is cool, you set the land here.
Whoa.
Plains.
On my turn,
Pass the turn to you.
untap, no upkeep. Draw. I'm gonna tap out
Oh my
to
god.
play my elusive Crassus.
I had the elusive Krasis, and I know that if I'm able to get out other creatures, that's going to get big. It's unblockable, so at the very least, Sean's going to have to use a removal on that to answer it.
Now, I'm entering into my attack phase.
Yes.
Any actions?
No.
Then during my attack phase, I propose to attack with my Seacoast Drake.
It resolves.
You take 1 damage.
I will go down to 19.
First blood!
All right, okay. Are you done? Are you done? Is it my turn? Can I go?
I pass. I pass. It's
Untap, upkeep, draw. I play the Knight of Obligation, Vigilance, Extort, 2/4. Now, Extort is great. It means that anytime I play a spell, I can pay 1 additional black or white mana, and then it deals 1 damage to Rob, and I gain 1 life. So I'm sucking the life out of Rob. Basically, every spell becomes high impact in the late game, because I cast a little spell, and I can extort multiple times. Or I cast a huge spell, and it's just a huge spell.
I'm gonna tap 2 islands and 1 forest in my main phase 1 to play my Beetle Form Mage.
Oh, Beetle Form Mage.
Beetle Form Mage is something where if I'm in a semi-tough position, at least I have some utility to get in the air and deal some damage early.
And that activates my Evolve trigger and my elusive Crassus. Now, Beetle Form Mage is a 2/2 guy with a green-blue activated ability that allows him to get +2/2 and gain flying until end of turn. I can only do that once per turn, but that means that I can get a single pump to turn him into a 4/4 to swing in the air.
So right now, the big thing I'm concerned about is the Beetle Form Mage. I have to kill that off, I think. So I want him to swing, so I can kill him with my Executioner's Swing and use aerial maneuver to pick off his other flyer.
So elusive Crassus is unblockable, Seacoast Drake is in the air, so I am swinging through for 2.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go from 19 to 17.
And I pass.
Untap, untippity-tap, untippity-tippity-tap.
I put down my cards, but I'm still gonna make distracting noises.
Pass to you.
All right, so Sean passes with 5 land open. So that probably means that he has some sort of answers available to deal with the cards that I have out.
Huh. What an interesting card. I play 1 island in main 1. So as I enter my attacker phase, I am going to tap 1 island and force to activate my Beetle Form Mage's ability. So he now gets +2/+2 and flying until the end of turn. I can only activate it once. I also don't have any forest, so I couldn't do it again anyway. And I am going to Alpha Strike.
That is a beta
I'm
strike
swinging
right
out.
there.
I'm swinging out.
In response, I'm gonna cast Aerial Maneuver on my Knight of Obligation. Tap, tap. This gives it +1/+1.
And flying, and first strike.
Basically to give him all the things until end of turn.
Ooh.
Feeling good? Because it's cast, I'm then going to go Extort. Trust and Extort. So that means I gain 1 life, Rob loses 1 life.
Down to 19.
And
Okay, now, before you dare declare that as a blocker, I tap 3 islands to activate Frost Breath. Now, Frost Breath enables me to tap up to 2 target creatures, and they do not untap during the controller's next untap step. So when his creature's tapped, that means that he can't block me, even though that he's flying, has +1/+1, and used a card.
I just got tapped.
Boom.
So I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I will go to 12. I'm actually sort of fine with that. Frost Breath is way better against 2 creatures, and if he's using that now, I assume he doesn't have anything else good in his hand. Now, at the end of your turn, I will cast Executioner's Swing to zap your Beetle Form Mage.
Oh, very, very nice.
Strong turn, I like that.
And I pass my turn.
No, oh yeah, he got frost breathed on. Chilling.
Ice cold.
I know. I'm gonna play the Basilica Screecher. And because my Knight of Obligation has Extort, I'm going to hit you for 1, so I'm gonna go 13.
All right, I go down to 18.
And then I'm gonna play the Tenacious Dead, which costs 1 black.
I stopped one of my creatures from dying with my Frost Breath, but then Sean comes out and plays 2 more creatures. He's got double Extort out, and so I'm already thinking that I could be in some trouble.
So I have 2 Extort triggers, but I don't have enough mana for both of them. So I'll just do 1. Oh, that felt good. All right, there it is. Bam. And I have no mana.
Beautiful.
It's your turn.
Would that mean, all right.
Go for it.
And I draw. Pay 4.
Oh my
2
god.
forest, 2 island to play my Rumbling Baloth.
4/4 for 4.
4/4 for 4.
Oh, it's just a big.
Just a big man. He's just a big man, Sean.
But he's
just
sweet.
a big man.
Down on his big Baloth heart, he's a little
It's what's
sweetie
inside.
pie.
And that triggers my Evolve.
Evolve is this really cool ability, super versatile. Basically, anytime that you play a creature that has a greater toughness or power than the creature that has Evolve, it then triggers the ability to add a 1/1 counter to that creature.
Oh, crap.
Boom! Elusive Crisis goes up to being a 2/6. So I swing with only my Elusive Crisis.
I can do nothing. I accept the damage. Unwillingly, but...
Now at this point in the game, I'm up on HP as far as we can see, but Sean's got 2 Extorts. You can come back so quickly from 2 Extorts. And I pass.
That was good. That was good. All right, untap, 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 draw. And I play the Sengir Vampire.
Sengir Vampire, what?
So I have my Vampire, which is great. I kind of want to attack and deal damage, but I also kind of want to leave it back and prevent his flyers from going at it. So I have 2 Extort triggers, I can't do anything. I have no mana. It's your turn.
Yep.
I cannot block the Elusive Crisis. The Elusive Crisis is getting a little out of hand, so I gotta do something.
All right.
Do your worst. Do like the second worst.
Just second worst.
Yeah, don't go all the way, man.
So I only need 1 more land to be able to play my Crisis Incubation on 1 single turn, right? So cast 4, use the ability for 3, add 2/2 to the creature.
So now that I drew nothing that I really perceive to be strong enough to immediately deal with your super threats, I am going to, in my main one, pay 1, Cloudfin Raptor. Now the important thing about Cloudfin Raptor, or any creature with Evolve for that matter, is that I need other creatures to make it stronger.
Because right now you have a flying paperweight.
Right.
That's called a raptor.
But I can block.
Tough.
I can block.
You can block.
I can block your Sengir Vampire just to make it stronger.
And I like it. I like that play. Misplays help me win.
I'm gonna declare attackers.
All right.
Rumbling Baloth, Elusive Crisis. So I declare attackers for 6 total.
Dude, I'm just gonna go delay of game. I'm gonna rely on my Extort. I'm just chumping.
Okay.
I don't want to chump, but I'm gonna chump.
And I'm okay with this action. So Sean takes 2 damage through
Going
my
to
attack
10.
phase. Going to 10. And I pass.
So I leave open 4 land, passing over to Sean for his turn. Now I know that early in the game I played Frost Breath a little bit early. It makes me look super desperate, which I fortunately seemed like a pretty accurate read, because after that Sean knows that after having his Vampire in play, he's got to start dealing damage.
Declare attack.
Okay.
Commence the attack. I don't think I want to use the Vampire to block anything, because I'd probably have to trade, so I'm just gonna attack with it.
All right, so I've now got the option between trying to bait out with my Nephalia Seaskite, or do I wait for my Crisis Incubator?
Now, when Sean declares attackers, my immediate response is to pay 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
And play my Nephalia Seaskite. Now, I'm able to play a creature on Sean's turn because it has Flash.
When Rob left the 4 mana up, I was pretty sure he didn't have a creature, because he would have played it last turn to try to pump up his Elusive Crisis, but he kept back the Sea Kite, so. Well played, Rob.
Go big or go home.
You're triple blocking?
I triple block the Vampire for exactly 4 damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna deal damage to the Nephalia Sea Kite, and then that's it. So my thing dies, your Nephalia Sea Kite dies.
Boom.
And then it doesn't matter what I deal damage to next because it won't die. I'm gonna play the Dawn Strike Paladin. Oh, I forgot to attack my Knight of Obligation. Oh my God, Rob, oh no. This game is only fun when it hurts, Rob.
I mean, after you've hit the top, it's not the successes that feel good.
Yeah.
It's the failures.
This feels quite nice right now. Pass the turn to you.
Okay.
Oh my God,
On my turn, I untap my Horde of Folk. I draw.
Okay.
And I play an island.
Yes, it's not a dude.
It's not a dude. But what I do here is I pay 1 island, 1 forest, and 2 additional islands.
Uh-oh.
To enchant my elusive Krasis with Krasis Incubation. And so that enchants my creature so that it cannot attack or block, and activated abilities can't be activated. Now, it has an ability on it that I can pay 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 colorless to return this card into my hand and put 2 1/1s on my enchanted creature. And so, I activate my Krasis Incubation.
No.
To returns to my hand, gains an additional +2. Elusive Krasis becomes a 4/8.
What an elusive, fat Krasis.
On my attack, I will swing with only my Rumbling Baloth and my elusive Krasis.
All right, I already know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay.
Double block, bam.
Ooh. I will say that I am attacking the Dawn Strike Paladin first.
All right, cool. So that dies, this dies.
You gain 2.
I gain 2.
Yep.
And then I lose 4, so I'm gonna go to 8. God, you're just gonna incubate the shit out of that Krasis.
Oh, it's gonna be so incubated.
So this sucks all around. I'm gonna have to win with Extort.
And so, now that I'm tapped out, I pass.
Declare attack.
Okay.
Attack with Knight of Obligation.
Okay, no blocks.
Take that.
Okay, I take 2. I go down to 15.
I'd like to cast a Basilicus creature.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm gonna double extort. Bam, bam. So I'm gonna gain 2, I'm gonna go to 10. And now we see why extort kicks.
So Sean starts getting this momentum back. It's extort after extort after extort, and I'm starting to see the momentum shift. And immediately in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, oh man, there's a really good chance that I could lose this. And of course, you never want to lose to your friends.
All right, and it's your turn.
I draw. Okay, and again, I
Do
will
it to me.
pay 3 and 1 forest
Oh my God.
to incubate my elusive Krasis.
And then you're gonna pay 3 and
Activate
gonna
its
come
ability
back.
to return it to my hand.
Don't do it, Rob.
Boom! Goes up to 6/10.
I'm like filled with regret because I used the Executioner Swing on the Beetle Formage. I thought that was a bigger threat than the Krasis. Okay. Okay, go.
Okay,
Okay.
you've got 2 things in the air, not worried about fighting. I swing for 6, elusively.
I can't. I can do nothing. Okay. Okay, I need to top deck it. It needs to be the top deck. I don't care if you haven't declared your turn being done. You can't do
I
anything.
pass. It's your turn.
I am totally dead unless I draw something exactly to deal with the Krasis. I have to draw on this turn something that can kill or disable elusive Krasis. So I'm at the half court line. I need an answer with this top card. I need to make the shot for $1 million. This needs to be such a specific card. What you expect is for me to miss, maybe hit the backboard. But what you don't expect is for me to shoot and for my whole arm to fall off. Oh my God, it's a plane! And for me to bleed to death on the court. Oh my God, that feels horrible. That's what it felt like flipping that planes over. Oh, that doesn't do anything for me. All right, I play the planes. I'm gonna cast a Basilicus creature. I'm gonna triple extort and go to 7. Take 3 damage.
Ooh, go down to 10.
I'm gonna put my life to something irrelevant. I declare attacks. Attack.
Chump block.
It resolves.
No damage dealt. Attack phase over.
I kind of hope that civilization ends in the next 20 seconds. Pass the turn to you.
Beginning my turn. Untap. Draw. After drawing, I will declare attackers and swing with the team.
I'll block here.
Oh!
At no point did I think I was going to win, and there were many points at which I knew I was dead, and most of them were the final turns.
All right, so with your blocks, I've got lethal damage on the board, just for kicks. Giant growth on Cloudfin Raptor.
Game resolves, Rob. I always lose, all right? I always lose. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Although I'll try, because I like sugar.
My prize, sir.
Yes, let me get you a bag of cards.
I think the idea of having not a neutral third party award the prize.
I think this is a tradition that's...
So now that you lost, hand me my prize.
Yeah, like bronze puts the silver medal on the second place guy, and
Silver
puts the gold medal on.
When the prize ceremony starts, they hand all 3 medals to bronze and remind, now 2 of those are not for you. The ones that you want go to the people that you just lost to.
Watch this episode of Spellslingers. May you go off, play Magic the Gathering with your friends, and may you draw well, especially a black removal spell. Ah!